up that leadoff single, and here's Manny Ramirez making his Rays debut. He takes a look at a slider there for a strike. Manny followed by Dan Johnson and B.J. Upton. Manny's old ball club, the Boston Red Sox, trailing the Texas Rangers 9-5 in the top of the ninth at Arlington. One and one to count to Manny. Tap foul. Well, some impressive career numbers. 14th all time on the home run list with 555. World Series MVP in 04. 2,573 hits. It's inside.
Curt Schilling said that he was the best right-handed hitter that he ever played with.
And that's sometimes lost in all of the clutter of Manny being Manny. He's not only a power guy throughout his career, he's been a good hitter.
Well, you can only get the moniker Manny being Manny. That only a phrase like that can get attached to a guy who knows what he's doing. And you're right, Manny Ramirez, tremendous power, but a very good hitter, studier, very good study of pitchers, tendencies, very simple mechanics.
It's a little wide, so the count is full. Manny lifetime against Guthrie is a .357 hitter, and one of those home runs against Guthrie. Full count. Down to short. That's Hardy. One away. Ramirez. Well, Guthrie so far tonight is showing that that second half he had last year perhaps not a fluke when he went 8-4 with a .276 earned run average.
Well, that's the one thing that Buck Showalter will do. And he'll come over and encourage you. Jeremy Guthrie, you have tremendous stuff. Attack the strike zone. And they added pitching coach Mark Connor. He's been with Buck for a long time.
Speaking of a long time, how about Manny? He's got 18 opening day starts going. Ivan Rodriguez with 20 with the Nationals. And then Ramirez, and you saw Johnny Damon on that list. So the Rays here with 2 of the 4 leaders when it comes to consecutive opening day starts. 1-2 the count to Manny. And he's out on strikes. A fastball in. 1-2-3 go the Rays. On to the 5th. 1-0 Baltimore. Strike one. Guthrie has 2 complete games in 122 prior starts. And to this point, his pitch count is very, very good. He had made 71 pitches through 6. This is his 5th pitch of this inning. Chopped toward the middle. Hardy gloves, turns and throws, and Manny is out by half step at first. So Ramirez out on a nice play by Hardy going up the middle.
Well, so much of this game has been about Jeremy Guthrie, his stuff, his location. How about getting a little help from the defense there? Chopper up the middle, over the head of Jeremy Guthrie. J.J. Hardy going deep. The turn, the no-look throw, and he gets enough on it to get Manny by half a step. What a play going out can do.
Manny Ramirez in the batter's box, and he chops it to short. Hardy with the throw to first, and this game is over. The Rays, Manny Ramirez up there against this young right-hander. So Manny looking for his first hit in a Rays uniform. See a combined effort last year for Ramirez on those numbers posted.
Got a lot of gum stuck in his hair. Appears.
The pitch is in there. A strike. A fastball starts him. You know, the Orioles and Guthrie last night went right to work on Manny. They challenged him with a fastball in. Of course, Guthrie had great command of all of his pitches last night.
Oh, and Guthrie too has that late movement. Chris Tillman not the same kind of fastball as far as movement goes. I'm trying to test and see how quick that bat of Manny Ramirez is.
And he picks up the corner with a fastball. The count is 0-2.
And you don't need a whole lot of movement if you're going to paint like that. That straight four-seamer right down the black.
Runner at first, 2 outs. Well, Joe Madden said that he wanted his team to be hairy this year, and between Longoria and Ramirez and the beard of David Martinez, they're taking him to heart.
Joe gets the best out of his players. He knows how to do it.
Come on, man.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Back in front of the track, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Rays lead 1. We're through 1.
An aggressive swing and a 1-0 count. That was almost a protection type swing.
Manny Ramirez, and he takes a strike. You know, I think, Evan, I was watching him in batting practice, and I just don't think that right now he is as comfortable as he normally is. A ground ball handled by the first baseman Lee, and the first man he faces is Manny Ramirez. The fastball is high. Felix Pie stays in the game and left after pinch running for Scott. Close to Manny there with another fastball. And the count is 2-0. Cardo split last year, most of it with Las Vegas, but some time with Toronto. And Manny swings through the fastball. It's 2-1. Manny with 2 lifetime at bats against Ricardo. He's 1 out of 2 against him. Popper right side fastball got in on him, and that's Lee, the first baseman, Derek Lee, up the right side.
Jeremy Ricardo did a nice job there with Manny Ramirez after falling behind 2-0. Bell. Uehara he's not overpowering. I mean, this is not like the guy coming out of the bullpen throwing 95 miles an hour, but he has a real good feel for pitching. He moves the ball around, good off speed.
And here's Manny Ramirez, a ground ball headed into left field, and that's going to go through. A base hit. Johnson's on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Rays are on the board. It's 3-1. So Ramirez got it through the hole between short and third. Johnson scores here in the 8th inning. Zobra stops at second as Manny Ramirez picks up his first hit as a Ray, and it drives in a run.
Well, the location was missed there, and this ball stayed out over the plate, and Manny got just enough of it to get it by the diving J.J. Hardy. 2 outs. Elliott Johnson's going to score easily, and the Rays climb back to within 2.
Well, Johnson has scored the first run, and here's another Johnson, Dan Johnson. Today. And he sends a foul out of play up the right side. The original plan had Manny in left field today, but that was before the injury to Evan Longoria and the tight calf to Johnny Damon. And so Joe Maddon's had to shuffle this lineup a couple times from his original plan. Line drive, but hit right at the shortstop Hardy. So Ramirez hit it hard, but right at Hardy, who caught it to retire the side. No runs, a hit. The Rays leave a man. 1-0 Baltimore. And here's Manny Ramirez. Well, that's great company for Johnny Damon.
It really is.
That's impressive.
Well, you're talking, staying healthy for that many years in a row to be able to play over 140 games. I mean, any little minor injury could take you out long enough to dip below the 140 mark. That's impressive. Durability. Almost as impressive as that pitch was. A good change up there. Bottomed out.
Manny hit the ball right on the button, but right at the shortstop his first time. That pitch in on him. Fastball got in there. He fouls it 1-2. Manny picked up a run, batted in the 8th inning last night. He was under it and pops it to the right side. Foul ball, and Lee is there to make the catch. So one away here in the 4th.
No, I think Zach Britton, with that changeup that he got Manny Ramirez to swing over the top of, sometimes you do that to a good fastball.
Here is Manny. Silvers draws a toss. Well, the Rays playing without Evan Longoria, who goes on the 15-day disabled list. Johnny Damon has a tight calf. Again, the pitch in on him, and Ramirez pops it up, foul. Wieters handles it. Fastball in, and Manny, for the second time, fouls out. This time to the catcher.
Well, we've seen this all series long. Baltimore has made it a point. They are really trying to get in the kitchen of Manny Ramirez and not allow him to get those arms extended. You see, they continue to pound him on the inner half. This ball in off, and that ball gets it right off the label and pops it up.
Wednesday. Leading off the home half of the 9th, Manny Ramirez. The Rays need a big 9th inning. Down 5-1, and they face Josh Roop. Roop, the 4th pitcher for Baltimore.
Josh Roop had a tremendous spring training for the Baltimore Orioles. That's what allowed him to make this squad. Run the fastball up there, low to mid-90s with good sink.
John Jaso's on deck. Pitch in on Manny. That's been the story all day. And that throw was late. That'll be an error on Reynolds. Hardy made the attempt backing up, but could not get it over there in time. And so Ramirez reaches on Reynolds' error.
Yeah, continuing to pound Manny Ramirez in with that late dart action. It got in. Roop got the ground ball that he wanted. You see this ball take off in, jams Manny, but Mark Reynolds just dwarfs it. He falls down on top of it. Make the play.
Well, Manny's already picked up a run batted in. He has a chance to gather another one here in this 2-out situation. And a strike from Weaver. Manny 6 out of 15 with a home run off Weaver. just foul outside of third.
Well, you wonder if the Angels watched the Rays' first series against the Baltimore Orioles, if they're going to take the same approach against Manny Ramirez. And Jared Weaver throws strike one away and then immediately comes in right on the hands of Manny Ramirez, something that Baltimore pitching did consistently for the first 3 games of this season.
And he would not chase that high fastball. 1-2. Two and two. Manny takes a good look at ball 3 down. The Rays trying to pick up their first run, and you can see where Ramirez ranks on the all-time RBI leaderboard in Major League history. 18th, couple behind Dave Winfield. Three-two and strike 3 call. How about that for a 3-2 pitch? That had some break to it and caught Manny looking. We're at the end of an inning. 3-0 Angels. Sauce on there from Everglades Barbecue. And just the right touch. That pickle makes it all perfect.
That does round it out, doesn't it?
Here's Manny Ramirez. Strike one. Manny aggressive up there. And that breaking ball broke right down and away from him. And Weaver right back with a fastball. 2 strikes. One thing about Weaver, I mean, he's aggressive out there. You challenge him. If you can challenge a guy with a breaking ball, he did, starting Manny with that one, and then came right back with a fastball. And another fastball that went up a little bit with a little bit more on it.
And he's got good command, and he's also got a very good feel for pitching. A good, just has that sense of when to take some off, when to put a little bit more on.
A swing and a miss at the fastball in tight on him. 3rd strikeout. 2 outs here in the 4th, and it's time to get the answer to our trivia question presented by AT. Manny takes a strike, a fastball. Weaver has walked 3, 2 in the 5th, and 1 here in the 6th inning. Slider that is outside, 1-1. Down in the count. He went 3-2 and then was called out looking on a curveball in the 1st, and then got behind in the count, missed a fastball out swinging in the 4th. He's behind right now, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Jared Weaver's been kind of working Manny away, trying to get him to chase some stuff, and then gets ahead of him, comes in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's done a nice job on Manny Ramirez with his mix of pitches, kind of throwing some balls up in the middle of the plate, away, breaking balls, getting him leaning out there, looking out there, and then popping him in. Got him with the fastball last time, and that breaking ball that he caught looking on him was like a front door breaking ball. Kind of started it at Manny and broke it across the middle of the plate.
And he is out on strikes. Came back with a little extra on the fastball, and Manny strikes out.
Well, he's got Manny confused. He's got me confused. I think he's got everybody confused. Manny swung at that fastball away flat-footed. I think expecting something off-speeded in. You can see the knees are locked up. Watch how awkward the lower half. Right there, nothing into it. Completely fooled.
Is the new pitcher on for the 4th time. And Manny Ramirez takes the first pitch for a strike. Leadoff walk by Zobrist. Manny fouls it back. That's out of play. 0-2. Cleveland leads Boston 3-1 after 6. Oh, what a scoop right there by Conger. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the Yankees after 6 have a 4-0 lead on Minnesota. Another home run for Teixeira.
The Twins really struggle when they go into the Bronx, don't they?
Two balls, 2 strikes. The Rays trying to make some hay against the Angels bullpen. Popped up. Right side foul. That's going to stay playable. Trumbo, the first baseman, makes the catch. So Manny is 0 for 4 and the first out here in the 8th inning. Thirds to this point a run. 4 hits. Kevin Jepsen is the new pitcher, and Manny Ramirez will pinch hit for Jaso. Pitch is too high.
You can see Kevin Jepsen right there. He likes to drop down, drive the ball to the plate. Got a very good fastball. His 4th appearance. He's have a blown save and an 0-1 record.
He was in 68 games for the Angels last year. 2-4 with a 397 earned run average. And the fastball. Ramirez missed it. It's 1-1.
And he just challenges him right here. Manny just a tick underneath it.
The Jepsen can give you that mid-90s hard stuff.
Oh, yeah. Got a very good arm.
High with it. 2-1. And a 1 for 16 start for the Rays. He lifts a popper toward the line and right. Hunter coming on and will get there to make the catch to retire the side. No runs, a hit. The man left. We go to the 9th.